What's up, guys and gals? This is your boy Chilla with Q10, and we back at it again. Can you believe it? And man, I am thrilled to be bringing you this video. I have just been sitting back for this past week and just watching all of this. How can I put it in terms? I guess I'll just say stupidity that is going on in our political system right now. You know, I haven't been on this earth that long. You know, not as long as my parents or some people. You know, but I can remember. Let me rephrase that. I can't remember a time in past history of the president since I've been living that we have had such hate towards one particular president, so much that when you look at the news, you would figure that the Democratic Party, the left, is like doing nothing for the country. Like their policies, getting, actually helping the citizens of the United States of America, actually getting in there, putting in the work. And I'm not talking about AOC's new Green Deal and crap like that. That's not good for the economy. That's not good for citizens in general or any type of other leftist stuff. I mean, actually getting in there and actually doing the work to be productive for the citizens. Actually getting in there and being a public servant. It seems all they want to do is try to get rid of Trump. It's a 24/7 thing. It's like that's all they're thinking about. And this whole past week, ever since this thing broke on Trump now is in cahoots with Ukraine, to go, he asked Ukraine for a favor in investigating Joe Biden. And now they're like, impeach him. That's an impeachable offense. We got to go after him. And now they're serious, like hound dogs. When, in all aspect, Joe Biden himself publicly said that, yeah, he talked to Ukraine. Was it the president? I can't remember. Whomever he talked to. He wanted the prosecutor on the case that was allegedly going after Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, for a company that he was involved in for some shady business. But nobody seems to really care about that. Only a few people are kind of, bringing it up, saying, hey, maybe Trump was on to something. He did say he was going to drain the swamp. And, so Joe Biden giving all this money to Ukraine and asking for favors, especially for when his son is in cahoots with a company that allegedly is doing some pretty shady business. And wanted the prosecutor fired, and he got the prosecutor fired on the case. That was on the case. Wow. Okay, so hear me out. This is my take on it. The Democrats and the people that are in high power, Pelosi, Schiff, these people, I don't want to say I'm 100% sure, but I'm a high percent sure that these people have done some shady dealings. You can't be in politics that long, especially on the left. I mean, they're proponents of moral, that they have the moral high ground, which they don't. They are the most back-dealingest, evil people. Anything to make money or a buck, child traffickers, all that. These people are just pure evil, man. And I'm sure there's some people on the Republican side are, that have done shady dealings and stuff like that. It's far and few between. That's my opinion on that. I just see it more on the left in the Democratic Party. So they're running scared right now because Trump outed Biden, and he was coming after them too, and he still is. Trust me. So the transcripts come out from the phone call that he had between Trump and the president of Ukraine, and pretty much there was no substantial evidence for a quid pro quo, as they say. It may have seemed like it, but there's nothing. It's just a fart in the wind now for the DNC, and yet they still, like hound dogs, they're still going after him because they know that through their tactics in the media and all the media companies, MSNBC, CBS, ABC, CNN, all these companies are behind getting Trump out. So they know that their watchdogs are going to brainwash the masses into believing all this hype to try to get Trump impeached. This is like, pretty much the third major time they come after him. It's so funny. It's like they can't do no other work but try to get Trump out of there. It's like, wow, man, you're not helping the American public whatsoever. At least Trump is trying. And I've stated many times this channel is not pro-Trump. It's pro-truth. And the truth is that the left is ridiculously psychotic. Their tactics, man, they are shady. And they're supposed to be the proponents of morals, of being good and stuff like that. That's what they claim, that they have the moral high ground. I'm sorry, they are the scum of the earth, these people. The scum of America, at least. Trust me. Man, I've been sitting on this for the whole week and it's just irking me. They're trying it again. Trump deranged syndrome must be real. It has to be real. It has to be a real condition. Because these people have it. But you know what? It's going to backfire. It's going to backfire in their faces. And then their shady dealings and their closet will be open. And all the skeletons are going to come out. All these high DNC officials, all these high leftists, okay? They're running scared right now, so they're trying to push as much as they can and try to push the agenda in the news media. And that Trump needs to be impeached because what he did with the phone call in Ukraine is an impeachable offense. Let me tell you something. They have nothing to stand on. They don't even have a leg to stand on. Their leg, what they're hoping for is to brainwash the masses enough to have enough backing and hysteria to try to get him out of there without any facts like they did with Kavanaugh. And we're going to get into that. There's another one coming up with They're trying to get Kavanaugh, man. It's like impeach city. Impeachment of the century, or whatever you want to call it. It's like they've gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs impeachment. So here we go. They apparently have amnesia because they forgot back in 2016. Flashback, Obama administration asked Ukraine to investigate Trump campaign manager Paul Manafort. What? Interesting. Have you heard about this? Seen this? Do you remember this? Former federal prosecutor Andrew C. McCarthy noted at the National Review on Thursday that then President Barack Obama's administration asked Ukraine to investigate Donald Trump's campaign manager Paul Manafort back in 2016. McCarthy notes the double standard. Oh, there's no double standard with the Democrats. There's no double standard with the left. Not at all, man. They're so straightforward. McCarthy notes the double standard. The Democrats want to impeach Trump for doing what Obama did. Okay, let me rephrase that. They want to impeach Trump for what he did allegedly for what Obama allegedly did back in 2016. Okay. Has House Intelligence Committee Chair Representative Adam Schiff told NBC, because who else he's going to tell, in his investigation at the time, he was saying that as a present threat to our national security, whether the president and anybody around him are compromised by a foreign power. So pretty much what he's saying is, so if Trump colluded with Russia or if the Russians had compromising information about him. So what he's saying is that Obama has a moral high ground to actually do that. Call for that investigation to happen because it could have posed a threat to. So Trump himself asking Ukraine to look into Joe Biden because it could pose a threat. I mean, Joe Biden's running for president. Yeah, wouldn't you want to know if this guy's corrupt? Yeah. Which he is, and he's creepy Joe, likes to touch women, and so man, they have so their short-term memory, our long-term memory is short. You know, they get amnesia around this time when they just want to go after Trump. You know, everything that happens in the past, you know, a lot of things that happened with Barack Obama is never brought up because he was the greatest president in the world, and Trump is the worst president in the world according to Democrats and the left. You know, Obama was their Jesus, and they missed their Jesus. So, yeah. McCarthy notes that the Obama administration law enforcement agency pressured their Ukrainian counterparts to revive a dormant corruption investigation into Paul Manafort in the middle of 2016 presidential election. Apparently, he wrote a book about it. He cites his recent book, Ball of Collusion, the plot to rig an election and destroy presidency, recently excerpted on Fox News, which reports that Obama administration officials urged Ukrainian prosecutors to investigate Manafort, which amounted to effectively meddling in the American presidential election. But of course, no, that was for the good of the public. They wasn't meddling in the election. Come on, man. Come on. McCarthy notes the glaring double standard. When the Obama administration leans on Ukraine for help in investigation of political opponents, Democrats in the media say, but look how corrupt Paul Manafort was. When President Trump's administration leans on Ukraine to help an investigation of political opponents, the Democrats in the media say, abuse of power, impeach him. Because the DNC and the left is nothing but a platform of double standards. So yeah, they forgot about that one. Also, remember I was talking about Kavanaugh? Well, here we go. Elizabeth Warren. Oh my God. I believe Brett Kavanaugh should be impeached. Impeach everybody. They're going on an impeachment rampage now, man. Senator Elizabeth Warren, Democratic, expressed support for Brett Kavanaugh's accuser, Christine Blasey Ford.
Yeah, I remember. Well, I don't remember, but yeah, I kind of remember. I think it was him. He maybe. Yeah, I think it was 2 guys. No, 3. He was dead. No, wait. Oh, I'm so confused. He.
That was like the worst committee thing, whatever they had, C-SPAN run, whatever it was. Oh my God, it was just horrible. That woman's voice was terrible, and it's terrible to see what the left actually put that woman through. I mean, I really think that this may have happened to her, but it wasn't Kavanaugh. And they just like made a connection between her and Kavanaugh that said, hey, you know, that story about you being raped all those years ago, that was Kavanaugh. And she's like, oh yeah, I remember now, it was him. You know, some people just maybe on some kind of antipsychotic drugs. And then, you know, I'm not going to be playing the blame game on that, you know, whatever. But yeah, I think the left pretty much used this woman, and it was a crap show. And now they're using her again. Oh my word. These people don't stop. They think Trump is Lucifer himself. That's what Trump is to these people. Like, he's pure evil, and they are pure good, and they got to get him out. When they are the lowest of the lowest, scumbags, and people in general, you can see this. I still believe Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, like the man who appointed him, Brett Kavanaugh should be impeached. Ooh, she tweeted that out. Ooh, nice tweet, Pocahontas. Well, yeah, I guess we should believe that you're a quarter, a half Cherokee, or whatever you said you were. You wasn't even like 1/600th, whatever. Far from it, Pocahontas. More like it. Warren was far from the only Democrat to declare support for Kavanaugh's accuser, of course. He had Beto O'Rourke, who's the guy that wants to take your AR-15s. We're coming for your AR-15s. You can bet on that, buddy. Derp, 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 derp. This guy is just a ridiculous cartoony mouthpiece. And I don't even understand why he's still in the presidential race. This guy's an idiot. Let's see. He tweeted out 1 year ago today, Dr. Christine Blasey Ford told her story. Senators didn't listen, but the American people did. Like Anita Hill before her, who was lying. I even quoted somebody who was lying. The impact of her testimony will inspire and encourage women, blah, blah, blah. Yep, yeah, right. So, pretty much, Ilana Moore, can't pass her up. Marrying her brother and all that, allegedly. Which she probably did, that's my opinion. And having an affair and doing all this, yeah, I could see that happening. I believed Christine Blasey Ford a year ago. I believe Christine now. I believe survivors. Ford's accusatory testimony, in which she accused Kavanaugh of sexually assaulting her at a college party more than 30 years ago, but she couldn't even keep the damn story straight. So they just want to impeach everybody. Anybody who has any affiliation with Trump, of course, needs to be done with, so they could just have a power grab. And they can set the world right with, all their policies on carbon emissions, and we're going to take your cars from you, emitting too much carbon in the air, and everybody's going to eat plants. And, we're going to take the cows away from you. You're not going to be able to eat meat anymore because it's damning to the environment. And you just need to be a nice little soy boy and soy girl and go out there in the world with your plants and hug some trees and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, well, maybe you just need a slap in the face and back to reality. Hello. And that's what they want to do. They're trying to demasculize men and masculize women. That's really what they want to do. They're trying to flip the roles, put more estrogen in the men, get the estrogen out of the women so they become very toxic feminine. They want to say they have toxic, masculinity. It's more toxic feminists that are the issue in the world. So this kind of thing, man, it's been bothering me like all week, man. It's just, they cannot do nothing in Congress because they're always, and they're spending taxpayer money to do all this crap, to try to get Trump out of there. They're spending millions of dollars in taxpayer money. You, mine, your neighbors, the money that's supposed to go to help, which doesn't anyway, because it could barely even pay the national debt from the Federal Reserve. Don't even get me started on that. Taxpayer money is being funded for this stupid stuff. This crap. This is total BS crap. Okay? If you want to beat Trump, if you want Trump out, beat him in the election. Why, since he's been president in 2016, you have been trying to get him out? And what in the hell have you been doing else? What else have you been doing? Democratic Party. Tell me this. What else have you been doing for the people of the United States? Well, we're trying to get Trump out because we know how many, we know how much the people hate Donald Trump. And it's like, no, you and a small group of people in the United States hate Donald Trump. It's pretty much the state of California. You can put everybody in the state of California who hates Donald Trump. Yeah. Man, this is, I just wish that we can actually get some work done. Have a political party, have a republic to where we can actually care about the citizens, get stuff done that benefits us, like opening small businesses, lowering taxes even more, helping people who want to start small businesses, start the businesses and actually be able to grow the businesses, grow the economy, produce jobs, stuff like that actually benefits us. But no, they're going on wild witch hunts against Trump because they hate him so much. And you know why? The globalists hate him too, because he cannot be bought and paid like Obama, like Bush, like all the presidents before him. And literally, maybe he does want to drain the swamp, and this is his way of doing it. Exposing Biden. Exposing his corruption. And his family's corruption. That's my opinion on it. That's why they're going so far as to try to impeach him now. Because he found dirt. And probably not just on Biden. He probably has some pretty harsh dirt on a lot of other powerful Democratic people in Congress. And they don't want that getting out because they want to try to uphold their high morality. And I take the higher ground. And yeah, you don't need an AR-15. Oh, you just need a cotton ball swab and some alcohol, and that'll fend off the criminals. It's getting ridiculous. I mean, it's been ridiculous, but it's just being so surreal now. It's like it is the Twilight Zone. It's the Twilight Zone, man. You know what? I like political cartoons. And these are some pretty good ones right here. Check this out. Just think of that. Did it get them? Impeachment. And that's pretty much what's going to happen. They're just stabbing themselves. Trump told the Ukrainian president to make up dirt on his political opponents and the shift, and he's pretty much Pinocchio. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. We're in big trouble, Daddy. Don't worry, son. I've got this. And the media. Operation Destroy Trump and Biden. Yeah, see, pretty much. He's trying to drain the D.C. swamp. Just to add partisan hot air. Impeach. That's pretty good. Full of shift. Yeah, I like that. Here's a bumper sticker. USA 2020. My guys' gaffes aren't as bad as your guys' tweets. Oh my god. Oh boy. Keep it coming, man. You didn't eat your vegetables, look, Trump. Impeach! Trump didn't eat his vegetables. Impeach him! That's an impeachable offense. And that just goes to show that all these are, very funny little political cartoons. And it just goes to show the ludicrousy and the idiocy and just these people in Congress who are part of the left. And actually some Republicans now who I think are kind of leaning over to the left side too. They might be, you know what? And hear me out. It's just not Trump. Really. It's just not the Democrats. Let me put it that way. Trump probably has dirt on some of the Republican people that are in Congress too. So you're going to see a lot of Republicans jumping ship to go over to the Democratic side to impeach Trump because they know their time is up too. And I'm pretty sure he's got dirt on them. So once you see everybody, not everybody, but people start jumping ship from the Republican to the Democratic side on impeaching Trump, just know that these people probably have done some shady dealings. Yeah, probably not the best of people. Yeah, just take that into account. So, oh look, here we go. Beto O'Rourke. Let's check this out. Yeah, Beto O'Rourke uses shotgun attack to advocate AR-15 confiscation. Democratic president hopeful, not so hopeful. Beto O'Rourke is trying to garner support for his AR-15 confiscation plan by tweeting about a 2013 shotgun attack in Virginia. You going back to 2013, man? Dang. O'Rourke put a tweet from Beto for South Carolina at the top of his personal account. The tweet features a video of a survivor of the 2013 New River Community College attack in Christiansburg, Virginia, and focuses on trauma associated with the attack. It also talks of how O'Rourke's gun control plans are spot on. The Beto for South Carolina video says, "We have to get these weapons like AR-15s and AK-47s out of hands that should never be able to have them." So it was a shotgun attack. Now they're equating shotguns to quote-unquote assault rifles. A shotgun is similar to an AR-15 or an AK-47. So this is how far they're going for their gun grab. The problem with all of this is that the New Rivers Community College attack did not use an AR-15 or AK-47. Idiots. He used a pump-action shotgun. Oh, wow. Yeah, so they don't even care about facts. They're just going to put it out there and say, yep, we need to take your guns because this happened and this is the truth. Actually, your facts are totally wrong. So, well, thank you, Beto O'Rourke, for your stupidity. And pretty much keeping Trump alive. Yes, sir. So, man, it's this is just one thing that's going on in the world today. It's It's the latest thing, of course. Anything about Trump is hot news, especially anything about trying to get Trump out of office. But like I said, if they really want to beat Trump, beat him in the election. If you know you can't beat him, then these people on the left, they know they really can't beat him fair and square. So they're gonna beat him dirty. They're gonna ride dirty to beat him. And I mean, it's nothing new for them from riding dirty. That's just kind of second nature to them. It's just astounding that as a country that we can't get any good policies passed. Trump, lowering taxes and doing his trade war thing with China and stuff like that, which we've been on the short stick of the trade wars, trade with China for ages now, and it seems like at least he's trying to get us back on track, trying to get the economy back on track, trying to get job growth up, trying to get GDP, up and stuff like that. But there's a lot of things against him, of course, that make it difficult. And the left is one major roadblock, of course, for him, because they're just smearing him and throwing everything his way, trying to just derail everything. It's just like they have the moral high ground on everything. Man, it's sad. It's sad. The United States looks like the laughing stock of just the world right now. It's like we can't keep it together. And I know there's some people out there that may be like, well, President Trump makes the United States look like the laughing stock of America. Ha 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 ha. Obama didn't or whatever. But, I remember Obama going over to China and bowing to all these. It's like, really? Well, he knew who was paying him. So, of course, that's why he bowed. So, I wish we can come together as a country, as a people, and actually hammer out some stuff that'll benefit us, and use our free speech, use our God-given right of free speech that we have for good, for not stupid use, man. You know what I'm saying? That we can actually have a debate and hash some things out that benefit all of us. But sadly, I don't see it happening anytime soon, really, because the whole agenda is divide and conquer. If you can divide up the nation, Republicans, Democrats, Libertarian, they're here, and here. Same thing with the church. If you can divide the church up into different denominations, then you can have all of them fighting each other over scripture, which a denomination, they take a soundbite from scripture and make it their credence, and then they run their whole church off of that just one soundbite taken out of context and culture from scripture, and then they're blasting everybody else. So Presbyterian and there and Catholic and non-denomination, which is non-denomination is the denomination. Don't get it twisted. And it keeps everybody at each other's throats when it's just some man took a soundbite out of scripture and probably out of context and out of the culture of the scriptures, and he built a church off of that. And that's like building a church on sand. That's not built on the rock, the foundation of Messiah, for sure. So it's the same thing. You can divide and conquer through doing that with the people. One votes Republican, one votes Democrat. Some people vote Libertarian, but that party really doesn't really exist anyway, because it's only really two that they'll allow. It's been like that for a while. So it's just sad to see the state of our great United States, and how far we have fallen in just corruption, and the war on drugs has been going on for so long, and You know, there is no war on drugs. The government pushes the drugs too. No, the real war is for the pharmaceutical companies who keep pushing prescription opioids on people and get addicted. You know, it's more addictive than heroin. That studies show, and get these people addicted to prescription drugs and ruin their life. That's what we need to go against. And I think Trump had put something out on that to start investigating these big companies and actually paying out in legal scenarios. You know, people can actually sue them. You know, because they've been so protected for lobbyists. And that's another thing too. Lobbyists, man, we need to run all lobbyists out. I don't care who you are, what side you are, for what business. I don't care. Run them all out. A big business and everything has no part. It was supposed to be for the people, by the people, by the people, for the people. We need to keep our republic, which hasn't been kept for a while because we turn into this pseudo-democratic nations. But yeah, man. So that's my take on the whole thing. I think it's disgusting. It's really disgusting what the left is doing right now, and you know, they could focus their energy on so many other things that actually benefit the people of the United States. But in their minds, they think that trying to get Trump out and impeaching him is for the benefit of the United States. And it's like, well, that'll put the VP right in. You know, he's probably a bulldog twice as worse as Trump. You know, I don't understand. But I know it's coming towards the end of the election, so they had to throw more shade at him and stuff like that. They're trying to get ready for the 2020 election, of course. I mean, this ain't the last, of course. I know this is not the last thing that they're going to do. This is not the last thing that the left has planned. Because, first of all, it's going to backfire on them. And there's going to be some people that's outed, some powerful people in high positions that are on the left for corruption. Watch. It's going to happen. It's going to backfire on them. And once it backfires on them, they're going to go a little while and then come up with something else. And get the media all up in it and get the propaganda going and stuff like that. And yeah. So just watch. It's coming. You can bet on it. Well, all right. Guys and gals out there in YouTube land, it's been your boy Q10. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a comment below. If you liked it, hit that like button and subscribe for more great content coming out. And I had left a little video on my Facebook channel. You know, the reason I haven't been uploading quite frequently is upgraded my PC. Getting more computing power, better CPU and stuff like better GPU for video editing and faster video editing and stuff like that. And also I've been busy at my normal job. It's been pretty busy. We're running, got a lot of work to do. So I've been working later hours in the day and stuff like that. So, but yeah, hopefully once that's all over, we'll be able to get more content out instead of just once a week, you know. Maybe 2 or 3 times a week, get more content out. So, but yeah, like I said, hit that subscribe button if you want more great content. And please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about this whole shenanigans that's going on with the left and impeach Trump and now they want to impeach Kavanaugh and all that. Let me know what you think. Hey, Quentin, man, I think that it's a great idea that they're impeaching Trump because blah, 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 blah. Or, hey, man, you know, you're right about that. You know, I think that just... You know, they should focus their energy on something else. You know, the Democratic, the left. So let me know. Please leave a comment. And this is your boy chilling with Q10. And we'll see you again later. Peace, YouTube.
If you like what you just saw, consider hitting that subscribe button for more great content.